Everyone, so today I have a tag video for you today. I was actually tagged to do this by Katie over at Effusions of Wit well over a year ago, and I just never got around to it. I think it's a fantastic tag, and I just got busy and it kept getting pushed off because it's not actually about books. It's the behind the booktube tag or behind the lens tag, in which I talk about the equipment and kind of some of my like filming tips and tricks. So let's get to it. Question number one is, what type of camera do you use? I'm currently filming on a EOS Rebel T5i of the Canon brand. I really like this. I had a T1i for the longest time, and it didn't have the flip out like screen. So I ended up upgrading, I think it was over a year or so ago, to the T5i, which makes filming a lot easier because I can kind of like look here and see what's going on in the monitor. So yeah, so that's what I'm currently filming on. Question number two is, do you use any additional equipment? Lighting, tripod, microphone, remote, etc.? Yes, I actually just switched to using a ring light, as many of you have commented. It is a bit annoying with my like glasses because the reflection, I can't really help that. Unfortunately, the lighting in my apartment is really wonky since I've moved, so I did invest in a ring light. It is a roto light, and I also got a microphone as part of the kit, and it was a lot cheaper than buying it on its own. So it's I'm just gonna double check, it's a roto light roto mic, and it's a kit that comes with the ring light and the microphone. I kind of wasn't using the microphone for a while because I'm really bad at remembering to turn it on, and then sometimes I'll go to edit footage and I'm like, I have no sound. This is the worst, but I'm getting better at remembering to turn it on. I've been using it all throughout Vlogmas because I do think the sound quality really improves. And then I also do use a tripod. It is and I'm reading this literally off the tripod leg right here, the Giotto HD 444. I've had it for years. I had it before I even started, YouTube. I did photography, which is why I had my Canon Rebel T1i to begin with. So I had it, and I've been using it for my vlogs, and it's great. I mean, it was really cheap. I think it was like $30 or something at like a camera store, which has since closed down because all the camera stores except for Henry's in Canada are closing down. So that's just the economy right now. Question number three is, scripted or spontaneous? How do you plan what you're going to say in your videos? It's a bit of both. Like, I generally plan out what I'm going to be filming, but I don't know specifically what I'm going to say. I normally go through a couple takes. I'll get like a good chunk of the video in and then realize I've screwed something up or gotten a fact wrong, and I'll go back and refilm everything, which is probably not the most efficient way. I probably should just script my videos, but I like the genuine kind of back and forth. Like when I blank on a name, you guys will literally see me blank on a name, and I think that's a little bit more genuine, whereas if everything's scripted, it's a little... There's nothing wrong with scripted videos. It's just not my style, if that makes sense. Question number four. How many takes do you do when filming? Normally about 3 or 4. It depends. This one's going really well. This is first take. So if this makes it to the end, this was the first take. But normally it'll take me a couple tries to get the like introduction down, and then I'll normally be able to get it done within a reasonable amount of time. So the next question is, if you use music in your videos, where do you find it? I don't use a lot of music in my videos, but if I do, it's just Creative Commons. I just kind of go through and kind of look for a theme that I like. So when I did my Christmas, like my Vlogmas intro, which I didn't have time to create one this year, I just used a Creative Commons. When I did my vlog for like the Southern Ontario vlog, I just kind of looked for poppy music on Creative Commons, because obviously I can't use the music that I actually listen to because I'd be breaking all kinds of copyright rules. The next question is, how do you make your thumbnails? Now, I used to use Photoshop when I had a PC, and then I don't have the license anymore for my Mac. So I was using, what was it? It was GIMP, and that stopped working on my Mac. And then I was using Seashore, and that stopped working on my Mac. And now I'm using an online editing tool because I don't know why, but like, I don't want to pay for Photoshop right now because I can't afford it. It's a little out of my price range, and being in grad school and living on my own, it's not in my budget. So I'm using one called Canva, and I've started that pretty much since Vlogmas started. One of the people in my program pointed it out to me because she does some, you know, graphic design stuff, and it's actually been really great. I'm pretty happy with the way that they're turning out, so I'll probably just keep using that instead of buying Photoshop. I have the license for Lightroom, which I use a lot for my photo editing, but for thumbnails, I mean, it's just kind of take a picture at the end of the video, import it to Canva, slap some text on it, and then we're good to go. Next question is, what do you use to edit your videos? I just use iMovie. I used to use, oh, and I forgot the name of the program. It was for PC, but it was like a full editing one when I had my PC before it died a horrible death, and then I ended up getting my Mac. But with my Mac, I'm pretty happy with iMovie, so yeah, no complaints there. I just use basic iMovie. It's great. Any tips, tricks, or hacks when it comes to filming and editing? Make noticeable breaks for when you want to edit things out, and repeat yourself a lot so that way you can kind of edit over that. And yeah, that's I don't do any like crazy editing. I'm not great at it. I'm just okay at it, passable. And then the last question is, in your opinion, what makes a great video from a production standpoint? I think as long as the person is well lit and in focus. Sometimes I am not the best at focusing. Yeah, it's, you know, as long as the person's well lit and the sound is clear, I think that that's basically my requirements. Yeah, that's about it. I forgot to mention, because I thought that there would be a question on lenses. Clearly I don't script these, still on the first take. I am using the Canon EFS 24mm lens, the pancake ones, and I absolutely love it. Cannot recommend it enough. I am like really close to my camera, which is great because I'm blind, so I can see that I'm in focus, and I get a really great picture. And I switched to that in the summer, and I cannot recommend this lens enough. It's the one that I absolutely love. I was previously filming on a Sigma 10-20, and that was okay, but I definitely prefer the 24mm on the crop sensor because it gets you as close to 35mm as you can. I think it's 36 on the crop sensor, and it's absolutely fantastic. And it's a great walk around lens, and I think it's under $200, so it's a real bargain buy. And I'm editing this part in, so speaking of mad editing skills, I forgot to tag people. If you want to do this video, I think it's a really great video for newer booktubers to understand the process behind like how people produce videos, and I think it's just fantastic. So if you want to do this tag, this is me tagging you. I tag everyone. So yeah, so that was the behind the lens tag, and I will see you guys in another video tomorrow. Bye!